We are learning more tonight about what was seized from the Pennsylvania home of Bryan Kohberger, the University of Idaho murder suspect. The search warrant used by state police was unsealed today. Action News reporter Annie McCormick live in the Satellite Center with those details. Annie.
Yeah, and Rick, we now know that it was Wednesday, December 28th that the Pennsylvania State Police was contacted by Idaho authorities and also the FBI. They said that they needed assistance in this case. Well, it was a Monroe County judge that soon after they contacted them approved the search warrant. It was executed just days later, and that's when they took Kohberger into custody.
New documents in the case of a Pennsylvania man accused of killing 4 young people in Idaho. The victims, Ethan Chapin, Madison Mogan, Zaina Kernodle, and Kaylee Gonsalves, were stabbed to death inside of this home just off campus from Idaho State University. Pennsylvania courts unsealed the warrants today, showing the first glimpses of what investigators took from Bryan Kohberger's Pocono area home during a search on December 29th. According to the search warrant receipt, the items seized were medical-style gloves, clothing, a pair of black and white size 13 Nike shoes, and also a swab of Kohberger's DNA. The search warrant itself, all 31 pages, is extensive and approved this long list of items to be seized, including everything from blood and bodily fluids to data on smart devices to his car and shoes, since a footprint was found at the scene. We now know that investigators in Idaho, working with the FBI, began gathering intel on Kohberger right after the November 13th crime, and a solid timeline has emerged. On November 25th, a bolo for Kohberger's Hyundai was released, and weeks later, on December 15th, the vehicle was queried by Indiana authorities on his ride back to Pennsylvania with his father from Washington State University, where he was a PhD student. The warrant also details the disturbing crime scene, including in Gonsalves' bedroom, where she was found in bed with her best friend Mogan. There, police found a leather knife sheath, the one piece of evidence with DNA.
And Rick, investigators are also still working to see if Kohberger stalked his victims. They do have video evidence that places his car at the scene. Additionally, evidence from his cell phone that they saw months before the crimes occurred. More court documents are expected to be unsealed by Pennsylvania courts tomorrow. For now, reporting live in the Satellite Center, Annie McCormick, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.